Hey guys, Ponce sort of on the PBE, here to let you guys know about some potential changes to Cho'gath, specifically to his Feral Scream. Now just to be clear, these changes aren't exactly on the PBE, but it's sort of a projected thing, and it's on a Riot Twitter post. So I'm just going to Alt-Tab over here so you can see what it is. It's a combination of buffs and nerfs, so just sort of reworking sort of the mechanics behind it. So one component is a buff to lowering the cooldown, so the more points you put into it, the higher it scales. Depending on how you build Cho'gath, I mean, you can do alternate builds, but typically people tend to put the most points into the Feral Scream, the W. So that's a buff in that sense. Aside from that, though, they are the other buff is they're increasing the range on it, so it's going from 585 to 650. I don't know what it does for like the width of the cone and whatnot. I'll have to see later, but at the very least the range will be increased. Now here comes the nerfs to sort of compensate for this. What they're calling acquires targets post-cast rather than pre-cast means, yeah, effectively means it's easier to dodge. So basically when the hit actually applies and when it's calculated based on when you cast a spell, that's being changed and basically moved forward. So you have more of a chance to kind of react to it, I suppose. And of course, as you see down here, the silence duration has also been nerfed at max rank. It does go down by a whole 0.5 seconds, which is actually rather significant. The Cho'gath's pretty an old-style champion. I wouldn't call him wonky, but he's a bit archaic, so I guess they're just trying to look at, see what they can do with Cho'gath, I suppose, without fully reworking or anything like that. In general, again, I'll link to this sort of tweet chain here in the description below if you're interested. But he says a bunch of things the Riot employ, amongst which is the fact that they're looking to a bunch of things with Cho'gath. This might take a few patches, so this might never actually go live. So I want to be pretty clear about that. This is just sort of very experimental PBE changes. PBE tends to come with several different kinds of changes. One of them being, fairly definitive. Okay, this is going to go live. You can kind of bet on it, kind of thing. And then there are other sorts of changes, which are like this, where Riot says, okay, we're messing with things. We don't know if it'll actually end up going live. There have been a number of those over the years that I don't recall them specifically, but I know they have happened, where something gets tested and they're like, okay, we don't like this, and it never sees the light of day. So I mean, that's good, experimenting with stuff. That's what PBE is for. Other than that, don't really have much to say on this. We'll see where it goes. If there's anything of note, I'll update you guys. There is another champion who's getting the similar sort of treatment, I believe, with experimental changes. It's, I think they're doing something at Aurelian. I can't remember what, but I'll have news for that for you guys another day. Thanks for watching, and I'm off to go stream early here in the morning on twitch.tv/Ponce. Also available in the description below if you're so interested. See you guys around, and thanks for watching.